The Tall Boy Experience.
But cutting it in ATL, can you talk about that?
Yeah, you know, at WeTV, we always like to showcase smart, successful, ambitious women. And when we met these Deidre and Mushia and Maya and Beauty and LaKenya, we just saw such chemistry between them, and smart, competitive, fierce women, which we love, who were authentic and genuine, and who each run businesses. So they're competitors, but they're colleagues, and we just thought it was a great combination. When you see the show, I really do think it's a special show because the characters and the stories are relatable, they're real, nothing's made up, and I do believe the stories are fantastic.
A lot of your programming is geared mostly towards African American women. I would say your demo is 35 to 54 or somewhere in that ballpark.
25 to 50. We're in the 30s. We're usually mid-30s.
So what would make somebody, you know, I guess my question is, what would make somebody want to watch, you know, your program? Because, I mean, it's a competitive market.
It's a very competitive market, but I'm a firm believer in great storytelling because you're telling stories, I'm telling stories, people on social media tell stories. That art has not changed in thousands of years. You know, you need a good antagonist, a good protagonist, a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. And we really do craft our stories and take a lot of time to make sure our shows are good and the stories are good, because there has been sort of so much content. Some people take shortcuts. And when you see this show, I think you're going to see they really put in a lot of love and soul and passion into this show.
How does this show right here affect your bottom line?
You know, I'm one of these rare presidents. I care about great shows. I think great shows are the most important thing, and I never really think about the budgets. I mean, I think about the budgets, but just so all the cast knows, I think about the budgets. But I really am always go from the place of, is this a good story? Is this a good show? And that's I think step one. Whenever anyone says, as sometimes they do in our industry, you know, we're going to do reality because it's cheaper, that's a really bad reason to do reality. We do shows that we think are going to be great and stories that are going to be great. And I think when people come to watch The Braxtons or Mary, we're now Cutting It, SWV, they're seeing real, authentic characters with real struggles who are just as genuine as you can be and are telling very compelling stories. I fell in love with the girls from SWV. I really did. I was just rooting for them. I love them. You know, I just think they're very likable, relatable, and they struggle like all of us.
Everybody has a struggle. Now, you became the president. You worked your way up the ranks. What made you want to get into programming?
I have loved television since I was a little kid. And I think when I was 11, I wrote a script, not to date myself, for Gilligan's Island.
Skipper.
How I did or what? Thanks. So you know what? I watch TV I love it. I know every housewife. I know every Empire. I'm a big Cookie fan. You know, I just love television. I love the idea of really touching someone through storytelling, and TV is such a broad medium. I've always been attracted to it, and you build these relationships with people that are very deep and I think very meaningful, and I like that.
Think big, think tall, think tall boy.